अच्युतं केशवं रामनारायणं कृष्णदामोदरं वासुदेवं हरिं श्रीधरं माधवं गोपिकावल्लभं जानकीनायकं रामचन्द्रं भजे अच्युतं केशवं सत्यभामाधवं माधवं श्रीधरं राधिका राधितं इन्दिरामन्दिरं चेतसा सुन्दरं देवकी नन्दनं नन्दजं सन्ददे.
ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. हरि ओम. सदाशिवसमारंभां शंकराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां. श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्. ओम सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै. ओम शांति शांति शांति. 85. मोह एव महामृत्युः मुमुक्षोर्वपुरादिषु मोहो विनिर्जितो येन स मुक्तिपदमर्हति. मोह एव महामृत्युः मुमुक्षोः. For the ones who are seeking moksha, freedom from limitation, freedom from being a wanting person, that is what is called moksha. So for that person, what is equivalent to death is moha, which is desire or delusion, because it just grabs you away. Like we have been seeing, only moho vinirjita jitaha yena samuktipadam arhati. The one who has conquered this moha is the one who is fit for liberation. Because this ragadvesha rahityam, then only your mind will be stable. This doesn't mean that we need very, repressive kind of behavior. That will not help. That will make it explode. So you should become objective. That is where we have been seeing. So now 86. Moham jahi mahamrityam dehadar sutadishu yam jitva munayo yanti tadvishnoh paramam padam. Moham can be in many forms: deha, dara, suta, etc. The first is deha, your identification with your body, mind, sense complex as what this is what I am, and all the pursuits, purushartha, in terms of kama and artha, is always towards this body. Therefore, first thing is the delusion that I am this body needs to be given up. Then all things associated with this body, which includes your wife, children, cousin, servants, bosses, sishyas, anything which is associated, people associated with this identity with your body. And then even the inert things like my car, my cell phone, and then your identity, not just the body, but with certain other things like your national identity, linguistic identities, then your professional identity, like I am a lawyer, I am a doctor, I am a software engineer, so I stand for my software people. That is all because your identity. There are so many such identities we possess, and all of them create a certain reaction in you. I am a Hindu, then that has a lot of Sanatana Dharma and all that. Everything, if you become objective, that's a different, but then if you're emotionally clinging to it, and then Gotra, I'm from this Gotra, I am from this village where so many Panditas were there. Each one of them is actually a emotional identity. So Jitva Munayaha Yanti Vishnu Paramam Padam. Only after winning over these, you can start your pursuit. That pursuit is fruitful only when you are actually okay. So okay. So that is Vishnu Padam. For you to gain, you need to start with this. Now, verse 87. Twang mam sa rudhira snayu medo majjasti sankulam purnam mutra purishabhyam stulam Indiamidam vapuhu. Then in order for you to give up attachment to this body, a certain objective look at this body is required. Okay, so that is the idea here. Not to hate your physical body, but just to be objective. What is this body? It is just this skin, flesh, blood, then your arteries, veins, fat, marrow, bone, body cells, hair, all these things, right? This is what it is. And it is just a combination of all these. It is also comprising of Mutrapuri, etc. So this body is just a digested food, and it possesses its own good and bad aspects. Because it does digestion, it sends away some waste in the form of urine, stool, bad breath. Everything is there because this body is just digesting food only. And the food also gets rotten. So this body is nothing but digested food, so it can try to keep it clean. But because it processes food, it has certain bad odor and all that also. So that's why in this verse he is trying to get your attention to all that. So that you don't get overly attached to this physical body. And this body also is made up of your past actions. Panchi kritebhyo bhutebhya stulebhya purva karmana samutpanna midam stulam bhoga yadanam atmanah avastha jagaraha tasya tulartha anubhavo yataha. So if you look at this body, it is made up of the same 5 elements. It has certain solids which make up the bone and the skin and all that. It has certain liquids which make up the blood and other kind of liquids which are there in the body. And then solids, liquids, then you have gases. Anyway, prana, which actually percolates all your blood stream and it pervades your body, the vayu. Agni is obviously there in the form of Jatara Agni and also overall temperature of your body, 98.4 and all that. Then you have Akasha space. It is there in your stomach. It is there inside your ears. It's probably there in your skull also in the form of brain, empty space. So not you, all of us. Not like, don't think I'm, just a joke. If you want, you can laugh. Okay. So this Akasha is also there. Panchi Kritebhyaha Bhutebhyaha. And that all God's body is made up of all Panchi Krita Pancha Mahabhutehi Kritam. Stulebhyaha. And then how is it formed? Purva Karmana. Because that's why everybody is not same. Every life is different. Each person, each living being brings its own karma. They are not two identical. They may look identical, but life is different. The experiences will be different. The pain and pleasure will be different. Everything is different for each person. That's why each one has his or her own horoscope. Purva Karmana. Samutpannamidam Stulam. This gross body is because of all that Bhogayatanam Atmana. It is for experiences. The whole life is nothing but experience. See, honestly, if you think about it, what we call as life is nothing but a series of experiences. The experiences of Sukha and Dukkha, and that is driven by your karma. So you are just having experience, including this body itself, it's body experience only. Whatever the body is experiencing is actually body plus that experience together is an experience. See, I say I am experiencing this Rasagulla I'm eating. But then that this body is tasting that Rasagulla is known to you. And this body is becoming happy tasting that Rasagulla or not becoming happy tasting that Rasagulla. Both are known to you. So you are experiencing that this body is experiencing something. So the overall experience is what is driven by Punya Papa. Okay, so if you feel, oh, I am fat, I look very bad, and then there is a dukkha. That dukkha is because of your own Papa from the past. And that is in the form of experience of this body as being fat. You get that? So the whole set of experience which includes this body driven experience, body is experience itself, is part of your karma paripakvatam, paripaka. The fructification of all your karma only is what is your experience. Avastha jagarastasya stularthanubhava. Okay. That is the jagrata avastha, vekan avastha. Dream also same. There also it is expending punya papa only, because in dream also you get joy or you get that dukkha. That is also is only an anubhava based on your punya papa. Then 89. Bhagyendriyaihi stula padartha sevam sakchandanastrayadi विचित्र रूपां करोति जीवः स्वयमेतदात्मना तस्मात् प्रशस्तिर्वपुषोऽस्य जागरे बाह्येन्द्रियैः by the external indriyas. Okay. So by these external organs, stula padartha sevam, the gross things which are outside, srak chandana, chandanas, trayadi, vichitra rupam. So the garlands, then the sandal paste, all these things. Vichitra rupam, nana, there are many such things which are experience. Karoti jivaha swayam etad atmana. So this jiva, this individual atma, swayam etad atmana, okay, identifying with this body, this gross body, tasmat prashastihi vapusho asya jagare. In jagra avastha, in vacant state, is fully available and it is fully in play. This vapuhu, this body is in a gross enjoyment in the form of whatever is available in gross form. This gross is dealing with it's a fully available person. Unlike in dream, you are not fully available. Here you are totally engrossed, swarmed by a set of experiences. Sarvopi bahya samsara purushasya yadashrayah viddidekhamidam sthulam grihavade grihamedhinaha. This dehavidam sthulam deham, this gross body, understand that it is like a house, grihavat, for a grihamedi, the one who is inside the house. Sarvopi bahya samsaraha, the external world, purushasya yada ashraya, is what this person is clinging on to. So you are experiencing the external world based on this body. This is where your upalabdhi, because you identify yourself with this body, and then the external world is experienced by this body, that this body is experiencing the external world is experienced by you. In fact, when you are experiencing this body, along with this body, you are experiencing the external world also. Both these experiences happen at the same time. It is not that you first experience this body, then the world comes up. No, they are all together. But the only thing is you identify yourself with this body, gross body. Okay. And this body is what your identity is clinging on to. And others also identify you through this body only. In fact, you don't even recognize how they are seeing you. They have a view. But that is driven not by how you think, but by how you look actually. And then there are so many things which are clinging on to this limited body. 91. Stulasya sambhava jara maranani dharmaha staulyadayo bahuvidaha shishutadyavastaha varnashramadi niyama bahuda maya syuhu pujavamana bahumana mukho viseshaha. This Stula Deha is where Jara Marana is. The body is where your birth and death is identified with. Staulyadayo Bahuvida Shishudadhyavastaha. And they'll also, this is fat, this is short, this is white. All these are this body only. Especially the people who are focused on, oh, I look very beautiful and all that. There is so much identification with the actresses and all these people, no? Their entire investment is in this body only. And their identity is so closely linked to this body that they are very possessive about their looks. Everybody is in some way, but people who do the acting and all that, for them, their investment is in terms of this body only, no? So for them, even a small pimple here and there becomes a big problem. And once they are like 35, 40 years old, they don't know, their entire identity is gone because they now look older. It is, the world is not same for them anymore. So that is very unfortunate because there is nothing you can do about it. No, they can start, then they start applying more and more makeup to look young. But actually, it works the other way. You put more and more, you look even older, honestly. A lot of us would have realized that. But we can only empathize, no? Because there is, it's not, we don't, it's not to make fun. There's nothing to make fun. That is also a sorry thing because you are focused, you are so much on your body. That body is aging is natural. Everybody ages. So here the context is there. I'm talking about it. Staulya, the stulatvam, that you are fat and all that. Then Shishuta, the avastha, the childhood, yauvana, vardhika and all that. That is also to do with this body only. Varnashramadi niyama. Even like I am a Brahmana, I am a Kshatriya, I am a Vaishya, Sudra, and Ashrama, I am a Brahmachari. All that is with reference to what this body only, no? Nothing, your Atma is not a Brahmana or Vaishya. No. Only this Deha. Bahuda Amaya Syuhu. Then all this Amaya. Amaya means diseases. All come. COVID and stomach ache. All kinds of diseases. dental issues, then eyesight issues, rashes, every kinds of amaya. All these are amaya only. Sivu, puja, avamana, bahumana, mukha. Then all this honor, worship, insult, everything is with reference to body only. Stula deha only is given to all that. Then what else you have? Buddhi Indriyani 92. Shravanam Tvagakshi Dhranam Jajikva Vishayava Bodhanat Pakpani Pada Gudam Api Upastaha Karmendriyani Pravanena Karmasu. Then you have all these Indriyas. You listen, your Buddhi is there, and then Buddhi Indriyas are there. So you can listen, you can see, you can smell, you can taste, you can touch. So that all objects are known to you. Then walk, then you do lot of activity by talking, then you having your hand clench things, your legs to walk, then all your other organs for digestion and all this excretion, these are karma indriya. Then what? Then you have antaharanas also, manasu, buddhi, chitta, all that. So he talks about it. Vigatyate 93. Antakaranam manodhihi ahankritis chittamaye chittamiti swavrittibihi manastu sankalpa vikalpanadibihi buddhi padartadhya adyavasaya dharmataha अत्राभिमानदहं नित्यं अहङ्कृतिः स्वार्थानुसन्धान गुणेन चित्तं 93-94 निगद्यते antakaranam. Then you have the inner organs, manodhihi, the mind and the buddhi. So manaha is sankalpa vikalpatmakam manaha, buddhi is nischayatmika. One is emotional, another is intellectual. Okay, that is the inner instruments. Then ahankritihi, that I sense, which is called ahankara, chittam, memory. Okay, then manaha to sankalpa vikalpanadibihi buddhihi padartha adhyavasaya dharmataha, the one which makes decisions. Atra abhimanat ahamiti ahankritihi, that identification as an individual is what is ahankriti. Swartha anusandhana gunena chittam. Okay, so whatever interests you, you remember, that is chittam. Put 95. Pranabana vyanodana samana bhavatyayau pranaha स्वयमेव वृत्तिभेदादि विकृतिभेदात् स्वर्ण सलिलाधिपति. The same prana becomes fivefold. Prana pana vyana udana samana. Okay, the one which is going out, then that is coming in, then there is the distribution one, then that which creates vomit and will go the life go away, that is udana. Okay, so all kinds of vayus are there, that which pushes things downwards. This is all why basically forces. There is a force which makes its lung function is one force. Distributing the blood across the body is another force. Okay, pushing your this thing stool down is one force. Then vomiting and also your making the life go out, that is another force. Maybe pumping of blood can be called as samana. So there are functions, the vital life force functions which are there. They are all same modification of same thing. Like he says, gold is transformed into many ornaments and all that. The 96. Vagadi pancha, Shravanadi pancha, Pranadi pancha, Abramukhani pancha, Buddhyadi, Avidya pija kama karmani, Pariyushtakam Sukshma Sharira Mahu. What is this? The Stula Sharira we have seen. Okay, whatever we saw earlier, all of them comprise of gross body. Now let's look at the Sukshma Sharira. 5 Jnanendriyas. Okay. 5 Karmendriya. Okay. Then 5 Prana. Okay. Then 5 elements. Abradi. Abramukhani. Then buddhi, avidya, kama karma, all these, what is called subtle body. He actually says Ashtakam, 8. Vagadi pancha, Shravanadi pancha, Pranadi pancha, Abramukhani pancha, Buddhi, Avidya, Karma karma, Kama karma. So 8 he says. Okay. This is one way of classifying. Then Idam Shariram Shrunu 97. Idam Shariram Shrunu Sukshma Saggitam Lingam tu Apanchīkrita Bhuta Sambhavam Savasanam Karma Palanubhavakam Swajnanato Anadirupadidratmana. This Sukshma Shariram is also called Linga Shariram. Lingam. What is that? Apanchīkrita Bhuta Sambhavam. It is made up of subtle elements, not gross elements. Okay. Savasanam Karma Palanubhavakam. Okay. So it makes your Atma experience the Karma Phala. Because Sukshma Sharira only creates all this enjoyment also. Stula is just a Golaka. It's actually the Indriya which causes. Okay. So Ajnanato Anadi Rupa Upadhi Atmana. So Anadi Rupa Adihi, Anadihi Upadhi. It is Swajnanataha. Because it is Sukshma Sharira only creates it's an effect of Ajnana because underneath is only Karna Shariram, no? So 98. Swapno Bhavatyasya Vibhakti Avastha Swamatra Seshena Vibhati Yatra Swapne tu Buddhihi Swayameva Jagrad Kalina Nana Vidavasanabihi Kartradibhavam Pratipadya Rajate Yatra Swayam Bhati Hyayam Paramatma Dhimatrako Bhadi Rasesha Sakshi Nalipyate Tatkrita Karma Lesaihi. 98, 99 also Yasmad Asangaha Tataha Eva Karma Bihina Lipyate Inchudupadi Na Kritehi. Okay. So this Sukshma Sharira is basically the one which is also experiencing the dream state. Sukshma Sharira along with Stula Sharira both together is experiencing the vacant state. Whereas this Sukshma Sharira alone goes through Swapna. Therefore here, since we are talking about Sukshma Sharira, Swapna is spoken about. Swapna Bhavati. What is Swapna? As Vibhakti Avastha. Vibhakti Avastha of what? Sukshma Sharira. Swamatra Seshena Vibhati Yatra. Okay, all that is there in Swapna is only Sukshma Sharira's own play. There is no Stula play involved. Buddhihi Swayameva Jagrat Kalina Nanavida Vasanabihi. Whatever Vasana which has been obtained in the Jagrata Avastha is used by Sukshma Sharira in Swapna. That was 98 verse. 99 Kartradi Bhavam Pratipadya. So it gains the status of I am Karta, all that Rajate. It actually rules that whole experience. Yatra Swayam Bhati, I am Paratma. The whole Prakasha is due to the Surupa, but it is all that is there is only Surupa there. Dhimatraka Upadhi. The only Upadhi there is Buddhi. There is no other Stula Upadhi and all that. Asesha Sakshi Nalipyate Tatkrita Karma Lesaihi. But the karma that is being done in Swapna is not actually attaching itself because there is no Purushartha. Free will is not there. You can't take a decision. You are bound by what is going on. So you can't decide that in this dream, next possibility is only this and all. Whatever happens, you are just Sakshi. So therefore, na lipyate yasmat asangaha tataha eva karma bihi na lipyate kinchide upadhina kritehi. So the person is not tainted by the karma which is done in Swapna. So this is 99. We'll see from 100 in the next class. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.